Okay, hey guys. Sound like Wendy. Welcome to tonight's call where you are going to, what's that shirt say? Live for life?
Live for life.
You're going to become lifters for life. So tonight we're going to go over the meal plan, the program expectations. You guys are going to hear from the Rosas who were official. They were on the official test group and got like abs on abs on abs. So basically you'll hear everything that they learned these past 8 weeks and more, because I know that they've been continuing with Liift4. And you'll hear about the meal plan. You'll hear about everything that they learned and tricks that they're going to pass your way, and and obviously ideas and things like that that are going to help you get killer results. So before I pass it on to them, this is the week, guys. We have 5 more days before you guys get started with Liift4. Okay, this is an amazing program for the summer. And I think just in general, it's an amazing program because it allows you to have that flexibility with your life, right? And so you're working out 4 days a week, which is amazing. And then each workout is like 30 to 40 minutes. And on top of that, you're off 3 days and you're off on the weekends. Like, that's my type of program, right? And on top of that, I know is Wendy's type of program because, okay, maybe Rudy's. Because you get to cheat an entire day, right? So obviously they're going to go over what that means because, I hear cheat and I'm like, what we eating? What we drinking? But they're definitely going to, explain all of that. But this week you want to take the time to, look at the material. They're going to show you like where to find it. Obviously you guys received your stuff in the mail, right? So start to read that material. Start to take your pictures, your before pictures, guys. Your, front, put your workout gear on, and good lighting behind a clear wall, and then, front picture, back picture, side picture, because you have to gauge your progress, not just by your, what the scale says, but it has to be the full picture, right? So make sure you're taking your before pictures, your weight, okay? I recommend that your weight, you take it, basically, this is the way I take my weight. Every single time I'm weighing myself, let's say it's on a Saturday or Sunday, then in this program, we're not working on the weekend, so then you can weigh yourself on a Saturday. I guess the Rosas will tell you when to weigh yourself, but do it that first thing in the morning after you go to the bathroom with the same clothes on, right? So if you want to do it with the same workout gear that you took those pictures with, perfect. If you want to do it in underwear or naked, perfect, whatever, you decide. But every single time you do it, you have to do it, using the same, clothing or no clothing, and same time and after going to the bathroom. So that's the second thing, right? So pictures, weight, and then measurements. Measurements is super, super important, guys, because again, you have to look at the entire picture as to, how you're progressing. You can't just look at the scale. Let's say it didn't move, but then you lost inches, right? Then you're progressing in the right direction. So measurements are very important. You're going to have somewhere to jot that stuff down. It's going to be your waist, your chest, your hips, etc. So just make sure that you're following along. So that's very, very important, guys. Do that this week. Also, I know the Rosas are great at meal prepping, so I'm sure they'll touch upon that. Make sure that this weekend you are utilizing to write out your grocery list so that you can go buy your food, so that you're meal prepping on Sunday, so that you're prepared for the week. If you don't prepare, you're going to fail. We want to make sure that you are prepared because we want to make sure that you succeed. The other piece that I wanted to mention is that schedule your workouts. Schedule the workouts because it has to be an important meeting for yourself, because if you're not scheduling it, it won't happen, So if you're leaving it up to chance, like, oh, maybe I'll just do it when I wake up. Oh, I'm running late, so I'll just do it after work, right? It's not going to happen because then you're exhausted, right? But if it's scheduled and you're making that commitment to yourself, then it will happen. So just make sure that you're scheduling it, whether it's at, 6 in the morning or whether it's at, 9 p.m., it's getting done. So make sure that you have that appointment with yourself, and then you're going to stay committed to it. All right, so we're going to leave all the questions to the end. I'm going to pass on to the Rosas. The Rosas have been coaching for 3.5 years now. And they were, like I said, in the official test group. Wendy was actually working out with Joel himself, with the creator, this dude right here.
No, I don't like that.
Right? She was right next to him.
He's still upset about that.
And Audrey's smiling too much over there. Audrey's smiling. Hey, buddy.
Okay, papi. So, so she got to work. Wait a minute. They took over the call.
All right.
Hey, look, I got a 6-pack.
Oh,
Manolo did Liift4 for kids.
There you go. No, you didn't.
All right, get down with your underwears on.
Matias like, what? Let me see. I got. So Wendy had the opportunity to work like in front of like 20,000 people, guys, with this program because she got amazing results and the stamina was through the roof. And so, you know, they're going to be able to tell us everything about this program that you need to know in order to rock it out. Use our group, guys. Before I pass it on to them, this is so important. The people who succeed, the people who get results are the people who show up in this group, because that is your accountability, not only to yourself, but to everybody else in there. The reason you signed on was because, you know, you knew that you weren't going to be doing this alone. So if you're not posting, not only are you letting yourself down, but you're also letting down the team members that are counting on you, because one day you might have a hard day, right? A tough day, but the next day might be someone who's having a hard day that needs you. So putting that sweaty picture up there every day is important. Putting your meals out there is important. When you're struggling, come into that group and make sure that you're asking questions, that you're voicing your concerns, that you're, you know, coming in there just to say, I just need you guys to push me today. Those people are the ones that succeed because they're showing up. All right. So make sure that you are doing that commitment as well, making sure that you're showing up for yourself in that group as well. Not only pressing play, but also taking that sweaty picture and posting it. All right. So Rosas, take it over.
Are we unmuted? Yep.
Hold on. We're about to start it off right now.
We're crazy. So, guys, I'm so happy that you guys have joined us today. Rudy and I are super excited to see you guys do the program that we've been doing. Well, now it's been like 12 weeks, right?
12 weeks.
12 weeks. We absolutely love it. It is totally like our lifestyle. It was a switch in our mentality in terms of like we've always pushed to work out like 6 days a week. And when we first heard about the program and they said 4 days, I was like, But you know what? The way that he works it, and we'll go over, we have some stuff, we're going to share some stuff with you guys, but he makes you go in on your workout. And that's why those 3 rest days are super important. And we've gotten results in half the time. You know, we came from doing 80-day, which I loved, but it's literally like half the time that you're doing it, and you're getting amazing results. So
yeah, something that Wendy mentioned was that you're doing, he's pushing you to go harder in the workouts, right? So when he says go harder, he really means lift heavier, push yourself more, and eat properly according to your food group. And there's multiple different ways that you can follow the nutrition plan in here. So that's the fun thing about the program when he says the lifestyle. Some of you want to use containers, it's container friendly. Some of you want to use 2B Mindset, you can go into it. As long as you're getting the right macros in there, it's fine. Some of you want a vegan meal plan, you can do vegan, it has it. They just adjust the meal plan for you because it doesn't have the same, you know, the fats that you have. It doesn't have any of the animal byproducts. So you have to make sure that you're using that to your benefit as well. So we're going to go into that. But again, the workout itself, we talked about it before. It's a lifestyle, 4 days. And the nice thing about it is that, you know, that cheat day when it comes in, you can choose to take it or you can choose to keep moving forward. It's all about what your goals are, guys. Keep that in mind. Just because it's there doesn't mean you have to go ahead and use it. So
we'll go over that in a minute.
We'll go over that.
Nah. I know you took it every time. Nah.
You know, I don't remember taking it. I was actually beyond cheating. I was comatose. No. No, but with the cheat meal, well, just mention it right now. So because it's the big elephant in the room.
So that's the big elephant in the room, right? So it's not initially I thought it was a cheat meal, right? It's actually a cheat day, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be cheating the entire time, going all crazy like he tells you, like don't do that. It's basically you're working. Think of it the same way. The way you're working out the 4 days and the 3 rest days, it's the same mentality. He wants you to be on point 6 days, right? So that one day that you choose to do it, that's to kind of give in to whatever craving you've had. There's certain things that he'll tell you that is better to do it. So like in this program, the way that he has the calendar, the workout calendar, is you work out Monday, Tuesday, rest day Wednesday, workout Thursday, Friday, rest day Saturday and Sunday, right? So he'll tell you your cheat day could be, and more likely they recommend you to do it like on a Wednesday and on a Sunday, because on your rest day, you can kind of load up on those carbs that you're going to then use the next day to really go in on your workout. So, he kind of gives you a little bit of guidelines. He breaks it down on food groups. So he gives you a variety of food choices for each food group. The meal plan is super simple. Like there is no time nutrition. There is no workout block. There is none of that. It is basically eating your 5 or 6 meals throughout the day, following the food groups. And what he does do is in each food group, which we might be able to share, he will tell you like the higher end of the food list is probably the more beneficial to you. In terms of what it's providing. So he's not being specific in terms of what exactly you have to eat and when to eat it, but they recommend 2-3 hours, kind of like the same system that we've had, unless you're doing like the 2B mindset and you're following that program. So the way that he does the plans is simple. There's 4 plans that you have. I don't know if you want to share that. Do you want to go into that?
Let me share my screen. Hold on one second.
And it's all based on your weight. You're not really calculating much of anything. You're just measuring your, let me see.
I'm just going to go into, can you see my screen right now?
Okay.
Right here or no?
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, when you go into Beachbody On Demand, you have to log in up here on the top right. That's the regular way. Once you're in there, it'll show up all the programs, all the workouts right here. And then you'll see Liift4, obviously, is a featured program, 80-day Mes de Mas. The newest ones are there. Once you click on it, you'll go in here and you'll see the overview. It'll have the programs. It'll show you everything, what level it's at. It's an intermediate program. This, obviously, to be honest with you, it's whatever level you push yourself to. You want to go lighter, you go lighter. You want to go heavier, you go in, you go heavier. And ladies, you can use all the supplements that this plan calls for. You can use all the heavy weights. There was, Wendy went from 15s to 20s to 25s to 30s and kept working her way up with the weights, and she's not gonna get ripped up muscular. You're not gonna get ripped up muscular. You're gonna get tone, but don't be scared to go heavy with your weights and to lift. So with the workouts right there, you're gonna see with the workout list, you have the Liift4 introduction, you have the nutrition plan here. There's just details of it. You have your before Liift4 videos that you're looking at for many of you that are doing it, and then ready for liftoff. Then once the program launches, you have your materials right here, your workout calendar that's coming into play, your progression tracker, which
is really good to have. We used it. So like from week 1, we kind of, he makes you break down each of the moves and what you're using in terms of weights. So you were able to see like what you were lifting, let's say for the chest press in week 1 versus what you ended up in week 8. And let me tell you, amazing. I think I started with 15s, 20s, and I ended up being able to press 30s, which I was like, I didn't think I was going to do. But the idea is that you get stronger as you go through the program.
And what I wanted to say that, I remember a while back when I was doing Body Beast that I felt like, I was using the supplements, I was doing the program. I felt like I was following everything along. And I also felt that there was a point that I hit a plateau and I was a little frustrated because I wasn't able to get past a certain plateau. I felt like I was following the meal plan. I was doing everything I needed to do. And I realized later on that I wasn't tracking. So I wasn't getting the results because I didn't know what I was doing the week before in my weights. I didn't know what I was doing in terms of just every single movement. This time around, there's a sheet. Just write down, this week I did the A, this next week I did B. And when you do that and you see, oh, okay, I'm pushing myself more, you know, and when you push yourself more, you're gonna be surprised with what you can do with the workouts, with the amount of lifting you can do. So you have your nutrition guide, which is here as well. We discussed a vegan meal plan, which is pretty cool because a lot of people want to go vegan. So it cuts the animal products from there. Like, you know, with that one, you have to switch up the menu because you're also losing certain proteins and whatnot from food. So you have to probably supplement that with like using supplements like Activate, B12 vitamins, D vitamins, different things so that you can get those extra vitamins in on a vegan plan that you normally wouldn't get because you're not using animal products. So we also set up, let me see.
Because you're not able to unlock that just yet, but
I have some stuff for you right here. Can you guys see the Joel on my screen? Yeah? Audrey, can you see Joel on my screen?
Audrey.
You can, all right.
Like,
that's enough. That's enough. No, and
no, I see sweat on Joel. That's what I see.
Yeah, let's just cut it off right now. So you have the Liift4, guys. So the nutrition plan, just a couple of things here that we wanted to go into. The portion fixed containers we were talking about. You can use them.
We're giving you a sneak peek. Here
So
you go.
I'll let Wendy go into the containers.
Like I said, it's pretty simple. It's plan A, B, C, D, E, or F, depending on where you fall on your weight. So like for me, obviously I'm less than 168 pounds. So I was on plan A. However, it does tell you that if you're not trying, this is for people who want to lose weight, correct? You would stick to that plan A. For me, I'm on maintenance. So he tells you to bump up 2 levels. So I bumped up to plan C. And that's how I followed it. And as you can see, the plan, if you're looking at the plan C, I had 5 veggie intakes daily, 3 fruits, 5 proteins, 4 carbs, 1 healthy fat, seeds and dressings. And that's how I followed it. Again, doing the 5 to 6 meals a day. I kept it at 2-3 hours. The performance line, he wants you to use the Energize, Hydrate, Recover, Recharge. You ladies, you could also use the creatine. I know some ladies are like, no, but it's if you really want to, go into the muscle. But that's on the days that you work out. So you do not take the supplements on the days that you are off, okay? So like I said, pretty simple. Nothing really measurements. There's no deficit. It's where you fall, and if you want to stay to that, or if you want to do in maintenance, you go up 2 levels.
Yeah, that's your first option. Second option, 2B mindset. A lot of people are doing the 2B mindset right now. They haven't been doing certain routines, or they want to try and change it up, right? Use your plate. Because listen, let's face it, a lot of challengers are intimidated. A lot of people are intimidated by the containers, and they don't want to do that. But 2B mindset frees you up. There's nothing that you have to just sit down and count the containers. You're just looking at your plate and saying, okay, this is what I need to eat. So the 2B mindset is a really flexible plan for those people that are coming in that that you already know, that you have a feeling from when you're speaking to them that they don't want to use the containers or count them. So that's another great one. Here's a little snack sample meal plan for 2B mindset. If you were doing this, very simple, and guys, planning out your meals, like Gabby said earlier, plan for success.
We're very big on that. We since we started this journey, one of the key things that we've understood from the beginning is that in order to be successful, you have to plan ahead, you have to meal prep. And I will say this, and I know Joel was on point with this, your nutrition is key. So although he's giving you a cheat day, you have to understand that it's not like I'm going to go completely off it and not do what I need to do. We know that 80% of any weight loss is nutrition. So, follow it to the T. Like I said, 6 days out of the 7 days, be on point with it. And again, there's different options if you're doing the container or the 2B mindset.
Yeah. And if you, on a cheat day, if you feel like you've satisfied your craving, one of the things that you should do is, so let's say Sunday's your cheat day. You're going to a family barbecue, because I know that's when I like to cheat. We go to a barbecue, have a beer or two, a wine or two, whatever it might be. After I have that and I feel like I'm satisfied and I feel like, okay, I already have what I wanted to have, that's it. I kind of don't cheat anymore. And then you got to think about, throughout the day, I know I'm going to this barbecue, so earlier in the day, maybe I shouldn't have my extra carb, cut it out, things of that nature. So just use your days wisely so that you don't, go backwards in your progress. But there you go, a sample menu of the To Be Mindset. And again, guys, it's really flexible. So these are just examples. We can give you a full menu plan if you needed to. This right here, if you were in there, a little container menu plan as well, just going back into the containers. And it shows you, similar to how if you did 80-day or 21-day, you're incorporating these before your workout, the energize, after the recover, the hydrate, and then you're going to have your containers as follows.
I will say this, the performance line is super key to this program because, again, he's going in with the weights. Let me tell you, ladies, you will be sore. So having the recover, having the hydrate, having the energize was super important. I remember that we were, I think it was energized that didn't come in. It was late, and I was like, my energize, right? Because, we knew we were going to do HIIT, and we needed to go in. So the performance line works perfectly. It's totally needed for this program.
I'm laughing because when he didn't have any hydrate on, when she did the workout with Joel on stage, she was looking around and they didn't have hydrate there. So everybody's pumping it in the back, and she was stressed out because she didn't have it. But she did good. She did good.
Can you guys break down each performance line product just for our new people that don't know what they are?
Yep. Right after the vegan, I'm going to talk a little bit about that too. The vegan nutrition, we just talked about it, but pretty much what I was saying before is that you're not getting all the nutrients you need from the regular vegan. So it's recommended to get extra vitamins, and you can get that through like something like Activate that we have, the greens that we have, because the vegan plan obviously is not going to give you everything you need in terms of your proteins. Mm-hmm. It's going to raise your carbs up, so you have to get it in other areas. But for that one, that'll be released on the date. If anybody really wants the vegan plan, I could probably pull it out of the test group and get it for you guys. So the Energize, the performance line, let me just go down. And this is the digestive health, the power greens, focus energy, things you're going to need if you're using the vegan plan. The performance line right here. So if you're using it, it's going to boost your energy for the, obviously for Energize before a workout. You want to take it
20 minutes before.
At least 20, if you need to, maybe 10 at the minimum, but you want to get in your system. Once you start feeling the tingle, you're ready to jingle. And then you want to make sure that you're taking your protein, guys, at about 20 minutes or less after your workout, because
the protein is the recover.
Right, the recover, or at night, if you work out at night, then you have the recharge. Either one, the recharge gives you slow-release BCAAs, which are just amino acids that release all throughout the night, because that's what you need to repair your muscles. And that's why if you're doing a vegan plan, you're lowering your amino acids. So you need to make sure that you get some extra supplements in, which is why we recommend the performance line. Also, for if you want to use creatine, a lot of people were talking about they're scared of creatine. Women can use creatine. It's just going to help you when you're repairing your muscles. Again, more amino acids. And the creatine is going to help you push harder through your workouts. You're going to see a better pump. You're going to feel stronger. So similar to Energize, you're going to get that strength. And you don't do it the whole entire time through. You're going to do it for there's a certain way that you use creatine. At the beginning, you use it, and then towards the end, you taper off.
And he'll show you that.
Right. He'll go through that and let you know any tips and tricks with that. For those of you who are totally clueless, or if you have any questions, inbox us or let us know about that. And yeah, at the end, you can drink alcohol. That was part of it. So you can have a drink or two on your cheat day, but don't do it if you're starting off and you're trying to get those best results.
Right.
What
So
were you
just to kind of review the performance line. So the Energize is the pre-workout. You take it about 20 minutes before, and that gives you the energy to really go in on your workout. It keeps you focused, mentally focused. During the workout, I love Hydrate. I absolutely love it. It's like a Gatorade without all that sugar. And we use that during the workout. After the workout, we do the Recover, which is the protein that is going to help you rebuild your muscles. And it also helps with soreness. And if you're going to do at nighttime, the Recharge, which is similar to the Recover, except that it breaks down slower while you're sleeping. And again, it helps with soreness and build muscle. And the creatine is just another thing for muscle repair, strength, and growth. So all that supplements are very important with this workout, again, because he does do cardio and strength training, but the strength training is really intense. So just because Gabby wanted us to talk about that piece.
And guys, if you're taking the supplements, the performance line, if you've noticed in the past, I know when I did 21 Day Fix, I wasn't taking any supplements initially on it. And it was just, I think maybe some Energize or something, but I wasn't taking protein after. And after like the first or second day, my quads were done. I was sore. I was in pain. Afterwards, I started taking the performance line. I realized how much it helped me. I wasn't sore the next day. I wasn't in pain. I wasn't hurting. It's because your body needs that to repair those muscles, or those muscles are going to look for it in other areas, and it's going to hurt you little by little as you're trying to repair. So very important. We recommend it highly for both areas. So that's pretty much the overview of the entire workout program, nutrition plan, the different areas that you can use. I think there was nothing else. No.
I wanted to say about just to go back to the cheat day.
What?
No, I just wanted to go back to the cheat day.
Oh, the cheat day. Oh.
The cheat day. So there's certain things that
Nutella is not allowed on a cheat day, guys.
Sorry, Audrey. No, I'm just kidding. That's what you really want. You can have your Nutella. But he was saying, like with the alcohol, stick to 1 to 2, standard drinks. Really stay away from like soda and all those kind of drinks, because that has just added sugar and calories that are really have no nutritional value. What else did he say? I'm trying to remember little key things. And if you feel like you don't want to cheat, right? You don't have to, right? That's the thing. But he did say the carbs, there were a lot of people in the test group that are like, oh, is there, like towards the end of the program, they were asking if how like most programs will say like shred week or something to that nature, where you cut down on carbs. He was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not cutting down on carbs. This is not that program. This is this program. You're going to need the carbs to help you with the workouts. So, if he's like, if you're scared that you kind of want to shred a little bit more, then don't cheat. Don't cheat those last 2 weeks, which I thought, was really good, because it's an eye opener for people who really, get like, I want to lower my carbs and I don't really want that. No, the carbs are there because you need it. It's the fuel. Yes, you have the performance line, but you actually need food and fuel to give you the energy to do the workouts. So, any questions?
And I'm gonna do the gallery view again. How do I do that? Oh wait, I think that Rudy.
Oh, still sharing? All right, let me unshare. I'm sorry. But guys, there is, if you see my screen, there is a Liift4 Extreme Part 2 coming out. I'm sharing that with you. Don't tell anyone. All right, that's gonna be off the hook. So that's just a little taste of it. I don't want you to share that. Hold on. I'm actually. Hold on.
Share.
All right. There you go. I give it back to you.
Awesome. Guys, any questions for the Rosas? Don't be shy.
Who's ready? Who's ready to kick butt?
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for, hang on. I got to take this picture real quick. You know how I do.
Yeah, and if you do have any questions, guys, anything that pops up, shoot a text or a message on Facebook, and that's it. Real simple.
Awesome. So thank you guys so much for sharing. What would you say before we let you go are like your top, 1 to 3 tips for them to like really succeed with the 8 weeks?
Meal prep.
Mm-hmm.
Stick to the nutrition 6 days a week. Like really stick to it. Commitment is key. And I know it's hard for a lot of people, but if you can say to yourself, you know what, I can commit to the meal plan for those 6 days, you're gonna get those results. The workouts are there to kick your butt, but we all know that the nutrition is key. I always say that to every single challenger that I have in my group. If you're coming in here thinking that you're gonna get quick results with no work and you're gonna eat whatever you want to eat, you're not gonna get it. So that's very important. Accountability, what you mentioned before, Gabby. We have a group, let's use it. Honestly, the coaching business has been excellent for me because I know that I have to show up every day for my challengers. So it's kept me in the best shape of my life. And I take advantage of that. And if I have to post in 3 different groups, I do it. But you know what? Like Rudy said, when you don't post, you know that you're not doing right. So I know I've done that before. And I'm like, I got to get back in it because we're human and it happens. But this is not a quick fix. This is a lifestyle. So the accountability group keeps you on point. And so that meaning that you're going to post is not just being in there, it's actually participating. So like showing your sweaty pic, your meals. Even like I know lately it's been hard with work. So I post them at the end of the night, but I'll say this for yesterday's meals, but I know that I provided it. And I know that that's where I've kept myself on point. So anything you want to say?
Yeah, I agree with everything Wendy said, but I'm going to come from a different angle. I think you just need to enjoy the program. I mean,
yes.
It's a 4-day program, guys. Enjoy it. You work out on Monday and Tuesday. Make a commitment to just do your workout on Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday take your day off and enjoy it. On Thursday, Friday, do your workout. The weekend, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your cheat meal. Throw that into the post in the group. Having my cheat meal and enjoy that and spread the fun. Because it's all about enjoying the ride along the way and each little goal that you have. If you're just waiting to the end result, then it's going to be a tedious process. If you're enjoying every single day, like today, I lifted 5-pound weights. Tomorrow, oh my God, I lifted 8-pound weights. It's 3 pounds better than what you did the day before, the week before. Enjoy every little thing and celebrate every little moment, because you know what? I'm so happy that I was able to do this program around this time, because right now I'm working. I'm going to school, always working out. And I was kind of feeling a little bit up to here with doing 6-day workouts. Like I felt like overwhelmed with the time frame. I wasn't able to manage it all the time. So I'm enjoying this workout routine. I'm going to run it a couple more times, and you should too. So enjoy it. Liift4 is a lifestyle.
Right.
It's a change.
I was going to say, so you brought that up, and he did want to say that the difference between, people always ask us, what makes this program different? The difference between this program and other programs is that it is a lifestyle. He created it for the everyday person who is not 100% committed.
Well, but what I said was that other workouts, you have to work your life around the workout.
Right.
This workout, you can work your life around your life. You don't have to worry about the workout running your schedule. So that was pretty much the things that I would like to say. Just enjoy the ride.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. And guys, again, use the group. If you, are reviewing, make sure that you're reviewing. I just opened my materials. So make sure that, you review it before Sunday, because then on Sunday night, you're going to be like, hold up. No. Review it now. Go food shopping Saturday. Prep on Sunday. And make sure that if you have questions, ask before Monday. You don't want to wait until Monday when the program started. The one thing that I also found out today is that the workouts are going to be available to us on Friday afternoon. They're going to release week 1 on Friday afternoon. So you can actually go in and see what material you need, what the workouts are going to look like, right? They're 30 to 40 minutes depending on the workout. So be prepared so that when you go and press play on Monday, you know exactly what time you're pressing play. You know exactly what materials you need. You know you have the meals prepared, right? You're not going into work like, oh, damn, what am I going to eat today? Because, se jodió todo ahí, right? So we don't want to do that. However, we are human and we get it. So if you guys you know, are confused and, you know, or maybe you fell off, or maybe you're not understanding something, ask for help. That's what this group is for. You are going to succeed if you plug in. All right. Any question? There's something here. What's this?
I wanted to add one other piece. The rest days are super important, but he also pushed for active rest days, meaning that get yourself outside, go to the park with your kids, run around. If you're a runner, go for that run. If you like to, you know, swim, go for that swim. So he does push for rest days, but, you know, some of those rest days can be active.
There you go, guys. Thank you guys for sharing, you know, everything that worked for you guys. And, you know, we're going to be looking at you guys throughout this process to answer questions and to help out, you know, as necessary. So thanks again. And thank you everyone who joined in, and let's rock it out, guys. 8 weeks. You got this. It's only 32 workouts. That's nothing. Yeah, right. When they, right after the first workout.
That week, like 4 and 5.
No. We're going to have a fun time like Rudy.
Push hard. Enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again.
Thanks, Audrey. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
Gracias.